Hey everybody, this is Next Era Reactions. I'm Tony,
I'm your boy Big T, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
back with another video.
We have another video.
That's right.
And introducing the greatest of all time. Go fuck yourself, everybody else that doesn't agree. Eminem is back today with...
That's right. Fall. Off the Kamikaze record.
You can't fall if you don't climb, folks.
That's right. But we haven't heard majority of this album. I think there's only two songs I heard. Was the Joyner Lucas one, Lucky
Yep.
You,
Yep.
and
Not Alike.
Not Alike, the
Yeah.
MGK one.
Yeah, to be honest, I almost missed like this whole album. Like I know it when it came out and
me
stuff,
too.
but I didn't
like
really...
I felt like I should have heard this album.
But he was like dropping. I felt like new music was coming out all the time. Like, you know what I mean? It was real quick. So.
And not just him, other artists. I think I kind of just went over my head, because usually when Eminem drops a record, I'm just like, I gotta listen to this all right now.
And that's on us. As people.
But you know what? It's more content for you guys because you guys have been saying that you wanted us to react to more Eminem.
Who suggested this one?
Let's see, Eric Manzuck.
Look here, Manzuck.
I hope I said that right. I'm sorry, man. But we are here for it.
And we are here. Yes. Good request. Let's get into it, see what happens.
All right.
Fuck, really? The fuck?
First of all, I love Walk on Water, so fuck you all again.
I love the Revival album. I thought and Walk on Water, I mean, that was like a ballad of rap. Come on, man. I thought it was awesome. People say, "Oh, you can't rap."
Because it's not what you wanted to hear. I want to hear what the artist wants to put out. Like, I don't want to
It's because everybody was always about this, oh, his flow's all choppy and shit. And I'm like, dude, the message is there. It even sounded good.
And it's a beautiful, but
just because he ain't rapping 50 miles an hour, come on, man.
Yeah, there's, you want to change art to make it different, for sure.
Yeah. And let's not, those last two songs on there, Castle and A Rose, I mean, that was gold right there, man.
And
I loved it, how they tied it together, man.
And Rose was over that, the song.
Well, yeah.
And so, like, just the fact that it was
called A Rose.
Yeah, no, but like that's just the fact that he did that and made it sound like that it was crazy to me.
Oh,
it blew
dude.
my fucking mind.
Yeah, like way to revisit the past on how he, OD'd.
It's like one of those.
We've heard it a few times, but it seems like every time he does it a different way, and it's like hearing it for the first time.
And he
like
hits
we all
on
know
so many
Eminem
different
too.
levels. There's so much depth to his music, and then he builds a really depthful album, and people are like, "But you didn't rap fast." Fuck you, buddy.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, getting sidetracked here, but hey.
But fuck those guys.
Talk about the GOAT, man.
Fuck, really? The fuck?
Yo, man, we going to the studio or what?
Yeah, let's go. Hold on. I keep getting fucking alerts on my phone.
Alerts?
Yeah, like articles and shit. Like Eminem completely phones in his verse. Fuck this.
What's wrong with him?
Man, you gotta stop looking at that shit, bro. God damn.
That's Royce.
Hey, and let that be a lesson. Put down your phones, everybody.
Man, you gotta stop looking
Don't listen to
at that shit,
everything the internet says.
God damn.
Everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
Supposed to be like a Venom thing. Like, is he?
I don't know.
Was the racist stuff? Is that's because the Trump song is on there, right?
Huh?
The racist stuff because he put that Trump song on that album, right?
On the Revival?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't follow my fate, don't follow my fate.
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic, word to Dr. Dre. And that first marijuana tape, guess I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke, less it's in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me in my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, the God it made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their stuff from Migos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know.
The whole Hunger Games fucking thing.
Dude.
They're mocking Jay. You know?
Yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
Legit. I think this is the whole point of that, like the whole album there was him like responding to.
Yeah, Kamikaze, they said was like this, just basically fuck you to all the haters. You know, he's just gotta tell everybody how he felt.
Know when to turn around and walk away, but all the hate I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady? You got it.
Follow my face.
Yeah.
Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
Line 'em up.
Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
I like the how he was like falling, you know, falling through the ground, but
Yeah.
then he's busting through the wall. It goes from that to
What?
breaking through walls.
Don't follow my what? Don't follow my face? Is that what he's saying?
I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Don't follow my face.
I hear face.
Somebody
I
tell
hear
Button
face.
before I snap, he better fasten it. Or have his body bag and zip. The closest thing he's had to hits a smacking bitches. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again. I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me. Slipping at the telly, even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought. Lacking with it, he ain't spitting like this on his last shit. Oh, you better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a let up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers falling that. Dre said, hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a bitch. It's not just cause you lack attention, it's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious.
What? Oh. That was
Who did he say that to?
Tyler the Creator,
Oh my God.
right? Because Tyler, you ain't creating.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he
Yeah.
said something about the album. Ah.
Bitch, it's not just cause you lack it.
Actually, I don't know if it's about the album. I think it's all that him saying all the like the gay jokes and shit like that.
Oh,
I think,
for Eminem saying the gay jokes and
Yeah, all the
Sometimes he said
yeah,
fag
like
and-
because he's all, you know, he did all the homophobic talk and shit, and I think it offended Tyler the Creator. I don't know if he's like homosexual or what. I don't know.
I mean, being
Okay,
offended is not a real
like,
emotion,
whatever.
everybody.
It's all in the way that you take it. You know,
Yeah.
your mind makes that decision up. You know, you gotta tell your mind that don't fucking matter.
The Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a bitch. It's not just cause you lack attention, it's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Get all the hood is wetter, whatever his name is, to help you put together some words. More than just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment, like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever.
Follow my face.
Yeah.
Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
Line 'em up.
Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
Fucking ninja.
Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose.
You think that that dark thing that's following
It's
him,
him.
like, is it him like trying to compete with himself?
Or like the him that everybody wants. Because what makes Eminem, what people call him the greatest of all time, and I think is, no matter who you are, there's some Eminem songs or song that you're like, this shit's really good. Nobody
Yeah.
else has like such a complete out. You know, for me, I like most of all of his stuff, but like nobody has.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there that I'm just like, okay, I can't do it. You know, like,
But like nobody has a songs like and so many great ones that every single person is like, okay, I love this Eminem song.
Right. Yep. They're always gonna have. It's always gonna be divided.
But yeah, I think that's him.
I didn't know if it was like other rappers and like resembling like them living in his shadow. I don't know.
That'd be pretty dark. That'd be pretty fucking awesome. I'd be down.
Have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches. So they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host. Then give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the shit.
For real though. Dude, like I can't watch that shit anymore. All those music awards and shit. Mm-hmm. You got people that you'll hear Eminem, a couple other artists. Then you hear like a couple other ones. You're like, who the fuck are they? I've never even heard their name. And then they end up winning it.
Movies, awards, and everything.
It's
honestly.
bullshit, man. It's like all fucking rigged.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like it's all just bullshit, and half the shit's paid for. And you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, it's just. But that's true, man. That's one thing that Eminem's always been straightforward about is he's like, nobody's ever going to write my lyrics.
Mm-hmm. And
And I give him props to that because he's got fucking, I bet he has at least 1,000 songs out.
Yeah, I agree.
Even heard of all I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed.
Gotta separate the sheep from goats.
I didn't take a minute, bro.
I know, I caught it, man.
Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in a prayer, a beak and a hope, and a B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this while he lip syncs in the mirror. That's who I'm doing it for. The rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on a scale that turns your minus minus various. As hardly and what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far as Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you and Elvis clone. Was barely getting this month's as various as hardly and what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far
man, that right there. Just getting started. No shit. This is gonna be the only man that's gonna be rapping at fucking 65 years old.
It's like what Matt Chow said, there's something like you can't keep doing this after you like 40 and 45 or whatever. Like it's people just think like, oh, you can't keep doing this. It's like, why? It's art. You can do this.
The first thing he said was, he's like Eminem's still doing it, and what is he now, 50?
I think the fact that music and the fans try to dictate what he does and try to tell him what he needs to put out.
Oh yeah, that's
is
bullshit,
the
man.
dumbest thing, because the whole reason that we all gathered around him was because he did what he wanted and said, fuck the free world, fuck everybody. And he said whatever he wanted to say and didn't care about any of the consequences. And now you want him to care about your consequences. Like,
it's like, dude, the man grew up, okay?
But
he matured. He's putting out the music he wants to put out. Y'all are bitching about it. He's not that crazy fuck,
But he's still out there. He'll say whatever he wants to say.
He
He's the
says
same
whatever
person.
he wants. Yeah.
He's just a grown up doing it now. You know.
He evolved. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I support the man, 100%.
This is hardly and what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far as Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own. And far as hardly and what's scary is you probably can compare me to your car, cause I'm just barely getting started. And far as Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you an Elvis clone. Walk up in this house you own, thrust my pelvic bone, use your telephone, then go fetch me the remote. Put my feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here.
Who's that?
Okay, so is there something I don't know about Lord Jamar and him beefing?
I have no idea who Lord Jamar is.
I haven't listened to any of his music, but he's a rapper, so
He said I haven't listened to his music, which is what he does professionally.
I know, but the name is well known.
Oh. I would never call him Lord Jamar. Not if he
Better
walked
leave me
up
the
my
hell.
house.
You better leave me the hell alone before I show you an Elvis clone and break your pelvic bone. Like, what's going on here?
I don't know. We definitely gotta look. Put in the comments if you know what's going on.
Yeah, what's that about? I mean, obviously that's old news. This came out what, like 2, 3, 4 years ago? I don't know.
Yeah, but let us know whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up on that stuff. You know, Eminem's got haters everywhere. I mean, everybody's trying to go at this man.
Telephone, then go fetch me the remote. Put my feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here. Clown, don't tell me about the culture. I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Sean's, the K-Dots, the...
He just shout out Hobson?
Wait,
My
hold
boy
on.
Hobson?
Hold on, let me see the whole
Tell me
thing.
about the culture. I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Sean's, the K-Dots, the 5 9s and O. Brought the world 50 Cent. You did squat, piss and moan, but I'm not gonna fall. Bitch. Yeah.
So, yeah. So the Hobsons,
The Logics.
I mean, legit brought 50 Cent. He's true. Like 50
He
Cent.
did bring 50 Cent. And 50 Cent
admits
sold one
that.
of the greatest albums of all time, you know,
I think
under this man.
as far as like marketing, like getting the most out of an album, that is the greatest like single album for like making money that there's ever been. Like I'm not saying the music, although you know obviously I listened to 50 Cent when I was a kid or whatever, but I'm not saying the music was the best, although I think a lot of those songs were really good. But the money that they made on that album and the stuff that was put forward because of it was just he made so much it was ridiculous.
Oh, 100%.
And it was all because of 50 Cent or of Eminem, and he says it. He says he owes Eminem his life.
Yeah. Respect.
Can't hear it coming down the hallway. It stands from a parking lot. It's so loud. Please got a crowd all up in it so fast.
Of course he fucking would. Is that the new Relapse album that he always talked about? You know, he's like, oh, you could throw that record in the garbage. Yeah, now it's Revival. He just stepped on his own fucking record. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
But I think that's honestly
That's how he felt about it, though,
I think
because
it's how
like
he does.
he actually thought, he's like, man, he really liked that album, and he thought the fans were gonna like it. And he said it was a total flop,
I don't know.
I think it's fucking amazing.
I think you had a lot of stuff going on at that time with politics and a lot of stuff with I think if you look at that album, and it was to me one of the best albums I think he's ever done. I don't know if I put it up against his early stuff or whatever, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Out of his new records, I think it was one of the best he brought in that time. You know? I think Music to Be Murdered by is fucking crazy album.
Yeah. But I also don't enjoy fast rap. I'll be honest with you, I don't.
It just me personally. It just depends on who's doing it because I don't want to hear anybody do fast rap. You know, because most of these people I can't catch anything they say because they're trying to rap so fast they can't pronounce.
And so how
all
do
that
I
stuff, and I
discern
don't like
meaning
it.
from your art?
Right.
If there's no message in it, like it's
Right. Like I feel like Eminem. I'm like, yeah, he can rap fast and he does it well, but he's not the person I'm probably going to be listening to that does it because I'm not going to catch everything he says.
Yeah. But with the way Eminem can layer
But
a song to have multiple messages, that's why I fuck with him now. So that was good shit.
Hell yeah,
Eric. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, sorry, can't pronounce your last name, but
I'm not even gonna try again.
We got
suck.
you, man.
We suck.
And we're getting more Eminem to the channel. I know you requested like every album, every song ever.
It's like any Eminem
I can't
song
do all
ever
those,
invented.
but we're gonna get it.
We're gonna do it.
I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that Hobson and Mercules dropped a new song today. I'm not sure. As of Monday, July 5th. I know it was coming. I don't think there's a music video, but if it is, it's either way we're gonna react to it because my boy Hobson at Mercules, man. I've heard them on a track before and fire, bro.
See what happens.
Yeah. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell.
Ding, ding, y'all.
We'll let you know when we drop our next video. But until then, next time, it's Next Era Reactions. I'm Tony.
I'm your boy Big T. Be a friend, tell a friend. We love every single one of you. We'll see you again soon.